Yemen's Houthis have fired a cruise missile towards a nuclear power plant under construction in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates on December 3rd. The cruise missile was identified as a Sumar missile, an Iranian-modified version of the Soviet-made Kh-55 cruise missile. With an operational range of 2,500 kilometers, the Kh-55s are equipped with guidance systems that allow them to maintain an altitude lower than 110 meters from the ground, thereby avoiding radar detection. Local Yemeni sources confirmed that the cruise missile did not hit the target, having crashed in northern Yemeni province of Al-Jaf. The UAE stated that it possesses an air defense system capable of dealing with any threat of any type or kind, adding that the nuclear power plant in Abu Dhabi was well protected, state news agency WAM reported on its Twitter account. The crash reasons are still unclear, but most likely it was a technical failure. This is the third launch from Yemen in a month, including the 2 missiles fired at Saudi Arabia. This differs from the missiles fired at Saudi territory, as it was a cruise missile instead of a ballistic missile used previously. This signifies that Houthis' military capabilities grow by the second, making them more of a threat to Saudi Arabia and to the Saudi-led coalition in general. And they were already threat enough, with missiles abound. The Houthis launched ballistic missiles towards Saudi Arabia multiple times in the last year. The Royal Saudi Air Defense Forces intercepted ballistic missiles heading towards the southern city of Jazan on 17th and 20th of March of 2017, and also reported intercepting 4 ballistic missiles launched by the Houthis in Yemen toward the Saudi cities of Khamis Mushait and Abna on March 28th. On July 22, 2017, the Houthis released a video of its Burkan 2 Volcano 2 ballistic missile launch to strike Saudi Arabia's oil refinery in Yanbu. It was reported that the missile flew approximately 930 kilometers. They claimed that the ballistic missile hit the oil refineries in Yanbu, but Saudi officials reported that the Saudi Aramco mobile refinery, SAMREF, in Yanbu was operating normally after a fire hit a power transformer at the gate of the facility. Lately, Saudi Arabia's air defense forces intercepted a ballistic missile from Yemen in northeastern Riyadh on November 4, 2017. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman reacted to this attack by saying that Iran's supply of missiles to the Houthis in Yemen was an act of direct military aggression. Saudi-led coalition fighting the Houthis in Yemen accused them of dangerous escalation that came because of Iranian support, after Saudi air defenses intercepted the ballistic missile heading towards Riyadh. The latest missile fired at Saudi Arabia was intercepted on November 30th. The Saudi press agency, quoting Colonel Turki al-Maliki, the official spokesman of the Saudi-led coalition fighting the war in Yemen, said that the missile was headed toward the Saudi city of Khamis Mushait on its southwestern border. It was destroyed without causing any casualties, but there were no details on how the missile was intercepted. The Houthis in Yemen claimed success in the missile launch, saying that it was a test firing, according to the pro-Houthi news agency Saba in Yemen. The United States accused Iran on November 7 of supplying Yemen's Houthi rebels with a missile that was fired into Saudi Arabia in July. The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, said that by providing weapons to the Houthis, Iran had violated 2 UN resolutions on Yemen and Iran. She said that a missile shot down over Saudi Arabia on November 4th may also be of Iranian origin. The Houthis are becoming a force to be reckoned with. The situation in the Middle East is anything but simple. It is a powder keg waiting to explode, and a single spark will do the trick. Yet no one really wants for it to explode just now, and Yemen is a dangerous playground where the sparks may come flying easily, with the Saudi-backed government in shambles and the Iran-affiliated Houthis in control of the north of the country and the capital. Moreover, Iran has been reportedly sending the Houthis advanced weapons and military advisors. The further involvement of Hezbollah in the region, now that ISIS is nearly over and done with, also doesn't work in Saudi Arabia's favor. If the kingdom decides to escalate the situation in Lebanon, Iran and Hezbollah may use Yemen as a pressure point, forcing the Saudis to go to war on several fronts. The rise of Iranian predominance in the region, with Hezbollah becoming a formidable force in the recent years, puts a stop to a plan of military escalation from the US and especially from Israel and Saudi Arabia. If a new large-scale open conflict starts in the region, the pro-Israeli bloc would suffer unacceptable losses, even in the case of victory.